Hello, YouTube! I am Penstar, and this is City Skylines Strategy and Tactics, episode 64. So when we last left our commercially developing city of Ficklewood, we got ourselves a little commercial heart here that is developing. The Steel Canyon anew has risen and is rising up to challenge independent port as the commercial epicenter of the city. Both of them port side, both of them well, quite large, but Steel Canyon's looking to get itself a bit more in the terms of volume of buildings as well as special buildings. So good on it there. Let's unpause here for a little bit. If you remember correctly, we had just made ourselves a nice fresh 2-lane road this way. That way people can get out from here. It's an experiment because, I mean, one, this is a big intersection that has lights, that has tremendous potential to go horribly wrong, but it also has potential to go very right, because not all traffic lights are evil. So, now in making these buildings, I'm thinking there's probably one more big old building, unique building that I want to build before we call this section done. And it kind of goes into me getting the uniques that I've been looking for here. Let me see here. Here we go, this thing. We need to find a home for this thing. I'd love to put it right here, but it is just too ginormous, and the slope is just too steep, as it is indicating. Can I stick you like somewhere up here? That's probably too close to the water. Yeah. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. I could put it where I put the stadium, but I don't want to move the stadium. Oh, we could literally put it on. We could put it right here, but that's wasting a lot of its effect out here to the outside of the city radius. It seems, well, wasteful. So we may need to find a new home for it here, or just move roads around so that it might prosper the city properly. I mean, I'd love to put it like right here, but yeah, we'll figure it out. People are already talking about it. Yeah, because this right here, this big old slope right here is what's preventing me from putting it like down here. Because we are kind of dealing with hilly terrain here. Now, what are we going to do with this hilly terrain? That is the $1,000 question here. This isn't really hooked up to a lot of other things here, but you know what? I think I think some offices would love to be right here, just to give a little variety here. Although, I mean, if we're going to go do a commercial district, we might as well do a commercial district. Am I right? Am I right? All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do sort of an off the beaten path. Well, beaten path. Did you make lights for a dirt road? Or did you seriously make lights for a dirt road? Oi. Oi, I say. Oi. Okay. No lights there, please. No lights. Ooh, actually, here's a fun thing that we could do. A little creative way to work with this terrain here. So, what if we took this? We'll go over here. And let's make some curvy roads. Yeah, something, well, yeah, like that. Like that. And yeah, they're like this. There we go. Yes, 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 no? Yes. Maybe. Trying to minimize the distance to this. Okay. Well, this would be one heck of a creative bridge here. And it works. It works. Oh, that's kind of funny. What the heck? What the dig-dag-dang did I do here? Well, it's one way to get from point A to point B. Let me change you over to BiDirectional here. Yeah. This is slightly amusing. Alright, I know how we're gonna get roads over here. We're gonna drag from here. And again, this is not being space maximizy. This is being more space efficient. Oh, what the hey? We'll join forces here. Why not? Why not? Make this little intersecting, tunnely, avenue-y thing here. And what the hey? We will throw down. Well, actually, you know what? This area deserves some lower density commercial zones. No, not the stuff along the strip. Definitely high density, but the stuff along these little windy roads that we made here, definitely low density. And then we'll high density up the areas near the stadium here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Do we have water? No, we don't. No, we do not. Alright, thing of beauty. I wonder what this is going to do to the traffic patterns. I wonder how much snarling there will be. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. I am curious to see what this intersection is really going to be the litmus test in this area to see if it can handle the traffic or not. Part of me wants ooh, I know. Here. I got it. I got it. Check this out. So these roads kind of far apart from each other, right? Not so much if we draw these footpaths like so. And then if we add a do I dare add a metro stop here? I don't know, do I? Nah, I don't need a metro stop. There's one close enough over here, and they can hoof it. They can hoof it. Alright, let's get a little bit more building going on. I wish the RCI would be a little bit more aggressive in telling me what people want. So I can plan out what this little right around here is. I mean, I might as well make it all commercial, though it's going to be a little tough making this all commercial because then so much traffic is going to be coming over here. If we make this like residential, it'll be a little bit more, traffic coming from this end, which will help counterbalance out some of the stuff coming from the other direction. I wonder if another dock would be applicable. Holy crap. Yeah, lots and lots of abandoned buildings there. You know, I think I'm going to make this little strip residential here, and then make a bridge go from here to here. In fact, let's lead with the bridge, so that I can plan my structures accordingly. It's not going to be a highway, although it really kind of should. But it's not really going to be... Well... It might not be a bad idea, and actually it would give trucks a shortcut to get up to my industrial section without having to go through here, which might actually help out traffic. So you know what? All right, we do need to have a highway bypass. So that brings to the question: how are we going to hook it to this properly? Because I don't think the classic T intersection is going to work. Well, let's just, let's just do a singleton here. We're gonna split off a highway from here. Actually, I should keep it curved. There we go, a nice sort of southerly highway here. And we'll keep it sound barriers, because this is going to be an eventual residential zone. Alright, we will swap, we'll get you curving. And let's get you a bridge, a marathon bridge, out of city limits. Poop. Gotta scoot you just a touch. You know, what might actually save my save some room here and make things actually what if we did a 5-lane two-way? I'm putting a lot of faith in 5-way 2 lanes right now, and I normally don't do that. No. Redraw this real quick. Actually, yeah, we're not going to do tree lined here. Because the residential zone down here is, I wouldn't call it a slum, but it's a slum. Where is the closest dive down back onto here? It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, we just need a way for trucks to get back onto the highway here, back onto this other direction here. I mean, I guess they can go up that way, so yeah, they'll live. Oh yeah, this is going the upwards way here. Yeah, let's make this more curvy. I've been accused by some of my listeners, rightfully so, of making my turns a bit too sharp. Slope too steep? What is this nonsense? There. Okay, so we'll switch you to straight line here. Put you back to straight here. Space already occupied. Well, we might be able to do it with a aha. Alright, well, I can delete you. Can I scoot you? No. Yes. No. No. Yes? No? Maybe? Yes. Fair enough. And you guys get to be industrial proper. Congratulations! So that should allow our trucks and also our dump trucks to have sort of an early access or easy access to the city here. What if I change this little overpass? I know this road is all about getting the people from here onto the highway, but what if we made it all bidirectional? How crazy would that be? We made you bidirectional. Oh, are you bidirectional? Space already occupied. Huh? Space already occupied. Huh? Cannot upgrade to this type. Oh, so it's... Oh, competence. Dare I? I dare. So that's bidirectional. Let me make sure bidirectional, bidirectional. Everything gets to be bidirectional. You're bidirectional, and you're eventually going to turn yourself into a 5-lane. Well, once you scooch a little, you gotta scooch a little. Yeep. There. And then here we'll make a big intersection, an airborne intersection. You go down that way. That looks really awkward. We'll keep it at 5. And you go back down here. Oh boy. I could be asking for trouble here. I could be asking for trouble, but we'll see if this makes it double, or if I actually know what I'm talking about. That'll be a first. All right, let's unpause here, and before I start building a residential zone here to cap off this particular one, let's see how traffic responds. I'm curious. I am morbidly curious to see what happens through here. Yeah, because technically everyone can get on and off here. Someone's coming down this way. They can come up here, come around here, and come this way. If they are coming up here, they can just hang a right. If they're coming from here, they can either get on here or hang around here, and go. And if they are coming, what's the other possible direction? Yeah. We should have all of our bases covered. Now, whether or not this is going to be ultra-high volume to the point where, well, so far no traffic is responding. People see the other way as a faster route. Well, we're going to leave that as a back road here, as a southerly highway here. So let's get started with our little residential zone. Obviously, not going to be any kind of anything tree related. We'll give them some basic grass. This isn't the extensively poor section here. And let's make it a little let's make it a little windy here. Just sort of hug the coast here. Oh, what the hey? We'll just plug it in here. Why not? Why not? And then you... Nope. I want to... Well, I'm not going to plug you into the to the highway here. I'm going to come real darn close to it. And just to minimize the number of connections hitting that road, we'll make it. And you know what? This tells me it wants to be more. Well, actually, you know what? These need to be apartments. They are, because we're already suburbia over here. So you know what? This needs to be apartments. How are we on coverage? Wow, we need coverage. A lot of coverage. Did I never cover this area? This area needs coverage. Actually, you're kind of covered from the south. If I put a medical facility like right here or here, that would actually cover all of our residences plus the top tip of that. So yeah, medical facility there. Death care. Yeah, you guys need a death care facility here. Policemen's. Well, you're a little bit better covered, but you guys aren't. Yeah, we'll put a local cop over here. That's not police, that's fire. But they come in pairs anyway. Now, well, I know I want to hook up this area by Skyway. Join up with you guys. And we might as well do a ground-based pathway right there. Yeah, we'll do one here. And we'll go right there. Alright, let's get ourselves our residential zones. Paint them on here. Oh yeah, schools! We do want some form of schooling for these for this little residential area. We're not going to go crazy and give them a college or anything like that. Yeah, that seems to be good enough. High school, maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll throw a high school down. No college, though. This area is not populated enough to warrant that. Oh, yeah. Water and power. People might want that. For some silly reason. Here, we'll run it underneath the major artery roads here. And as far as power goes... Oh yeah, this area should be covered in no time. And as far as mass transit goes... it would bear putting in a metro stop. Now, what's a good area for that? I think right here. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some pathways going here. We're going to link you up over here to that pathway. We're going to link you guys down here. That, and then throw our metro station here so that everyone can very easily walk to that metro station. And yeah, we'll hook you up to here. We drag the line to add a stop here. That should, we still have a stop over here. Perfect. Alright, that should do it for mass transit. So let's see the area develop up here. Hopefully that will add a few more commuters to actually being able to work these industrial jobs. Because, yeah, ever since we switched that over, it's been a whole lot of nothing. And so far, nobody using this road here. Somewhat disappointing, but we'll see how things shake out here. And so, well, we still have one last little right here. One last. So, what do I want to do with the here? What does one do with a? I'd say offices, but yeah, no, more commercial zones may be in order. Yeah, you guys you're up. This rail is elevated here. So if I take this road and loop it around underneath, aha! Nice little curvy road down here. And do I plug this in? Nah, no need to. We'll have this area be some low-density commercials. Just to give a little color and diversity to the area. Little beachfront properties, little boardwalks, if you will. Little touristy things. Still nothing on that bridge, huh? You know, maybe once the area comes to life, it'll be good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our plot. I am calling it plot complete. Stamp it done. So, yes, game, I would definitely love to buy new land. In our next episode, we will be doing exactly that. So, if you like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.